Next one. Suppose he gave a number called 25. I want 1%. 0.25. Next. 2.5. Next. 12.5. Beautiful. Next. 25. Very, very beautiful. Next. 6.25. That's it. Got it? So, sometimes I will ask even 5%. How do you calculate 5%? How do you calculate 5%? Beautiful. That is what is the right way. Half of 10% is the best way. And of course, sometimes if it is 1% is easy to calculate, it means a small number, you can go with 1% into 5. But the best one in general is 10% by 2. Suppose if I am asking in 100 5% means, sir, 1% is 1, sir. 1 into 5, 5, sir. No problem. Enough. Suppose if you feel that, okay, so that is difficult. 10% is 10, sir. Half of 10 is 5. That's it. Okay. Now what I want is, in 500 I want 5%. How much it is? 25, because 1% is 5. Okay. 5% means 5 into 5, 25. Or else 10% is 50, half is 25. 1000, 5% is 50. Because 1% is 10, 5% means 5 into 10. Or else 10% is 100, half is 50. So now if I want 5% here in 720, this time 1% is 7.2 into 5 means you might feel difficult. Leave it. Happily go with 10% by 2. 10% is 72, by 2 means 36. Hope you understand why I am saying this. Okay. Yeah, go to the next one. So 440, I want 5% is how much? Good. 10% is 44, half is how much? 22. Okay, the next number is 82. I want 5% is how much?
41.
Srinath, I am waiting for your response.
Sir, 4.1.
Good boy. 4.1. 25. 5% is 1.25. 5% we can calculate in two ways. Number one is 10% by 2. Number two is calculate 50% first. Okay. From 50% to 5% is just removing 1 0, right? Okay. Or removing 1 0 if there is a 0, else keep one decimal. Because removing 0 means dividing with 10. Okay. So 50 by 10, 250 by 10, 500 by 10, 360 by 10, 220 by 10, 41 by 10. So 12.5 by 10. Is it correct or no? Anyone you can follow. Okay. Now, without taking decimals, we can take some numbers. Okay. So now you have to give me the numbers. The number should consist of at the end at least 1 0 or 2 zeros minimum. Because I am going with the examination point of view. In the examination, any question if we give on percentage calculations, there will be at the end at least 1 0 or 2 zeros. Means like 720, 500, 4200. Got it? Like that he will give the numbers. Okay, give me such numbers followed by 1%. That percentage should not have any decimals. 15%, 21%, 43%, 79%, like that. Give me, but don't give the decimals directly. Okay, decimals we have some time to do. Okay, start. Each one number, 1%. 3840. Okay, what do you want? 45%. Most beautiful number. 45% of 3840 is how much he is asking. So, if I want to calculate 45%, can I do it as 50% minus 5%? Just I know 50% is just half, right? Half is how much? 1920. 50% completed. 5% is just removing 1 0. So 192. Now I have to add or fasak? Minus. Okay. 10 minus 2, 8. 11 minus 2, 2. And 8 is 7 and it is 1. 1728 is the answer. There ends the game. Any other? 37% of 4690. Okay. Now I got some clarity that you have not gone through any examination paper so far. Okay. Because in the examination, I'll tell you the truth that two numbers followed by 1 0, two numbers followed by two zeros. This type of numbers he will give. Okay, really, if this type of calculations were given in the examination, you will literally cry in the examination hall. Okay, but anyhow, since I have practiced 10%, 50% all, it's not a big deal for me. I can do it. We can do it. Okay, so 37% means you can work out based on your comfort in different ways. Number one is 50% minus 10% minus 3%. Okay, because it is 40% minus 3%, right? 10% is 469. If I ask 40% means 469 into 4, very difficult one for you, right or wrong? So that's why calculate 50%, then subtract 10%, you will get 40%. Then calculate 3%, then subtract it. Okay, 50% means 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now what I have to do? 10% I have to subtract. 10% means 469 I have to subtract. So it will be 6 and it will be 7 and it will be 8 and 1, 1876. So 40% is completed. Now we have to go with 3%. 1% is 46.9 into 3. Okay, 27, 18 means 20. So 12 means 14 and having one decimal. So how much I have to subtract further? 140.7, it is 3 and it is 5, it is 3, 7, 11735.3 is the answer. Or else you can take the same as 25% plus 10% plus 2%. This one, the advantage is 10% and 2% both you can add simultaneously. Both you cannot subtract simultaneously, right? But both you can add simultaneously. You can utilize that advantage. 4690, 25% means directly by 4 or half of half. Whatever you want you can. So I am directly going with 25% means by 4. 4 ones, 4 ones. 29 means 4 sevens. 10 means 4 twos, 0.5. 25% is completed. Now 10% means 469. Now 2%. 1% is 46.9. Into 2 means without having power and 1 also you can do. It is 90, 46 2s are 92, 0.9 2s are 1.8. So altogether 93.8. Okay, now I have to add it. 1.3. So 10 and 5, 15. And 10 and 13, 23. And this is 7, 1, 173. Hey, you got the same answer, yeah? Because that is the right answer. Okay, so this is another way to do it. Sir, suppose I am good at 469 into 4. Suppose if I can do it without having paper and pen. Directly, you can take it as 40% minus 3%. 10% into 4 you can do. That's up to you. That depends upon your calculation skill. Okay, let's go with another example. 7.3? What do you want? 66%. Here if you observe, he has given me one beauty that 66% means simply can I write as 60% plus 6%. The beauty is if I calculate 60%, 6% is bonus for me. Okay, go with 60%. Sir, 10% is 735. If you can go with 60% means into 6 directly, go with it. Else 50% plus 10%. 50% means half, 3, 6, 7, 5, 50% completed. Now 10%, 10% means 735. 5 plus 5 is 10 and this is 11 and this is 14 and this is 4. 4410 is 60%. Now if you want 6%, just removing 10. Okay, then happily add it. 1584. So 4851. Got it? Anyone? Okay. Oh, most beautiful. 24% of 3800. Can I take it as 25% minus 1%? 25% means half of half. Half is expensive 1900. Okay, not cheap liquor. Okay, again half is 950. You have to subtract 1%. Is how much? 38. So 912. Yeah, this is the level of numbers that will be given in the examination hall. Many a times I said that 2 numbers followed by 1 0, 2 numbers followed by 2 zeros, 1 number followed by 2 zeros, 1 number followed by 1 0. Okay. So in this you have to calculate the percentages in general. Okay, but what the funny you think? 3 digits followed by 1 0. Go with the next. 3 digits followed by 1 0. 3 digits followed by 1 0. Automatically for your beautiful level of calculation, this is a test for you, right? Good. Yeah, you also tell me one number. 24? Okay. 85%. Good. 85% of 2450 if you want. Okay. Happily take it as calculate 15%. Subtract from the given number. Because 85% means, can I take it as 100% minus 15%? Okay. So I'll calculate 15%. This is 100%, right? I'll subtract directly. 15% means 10% and 5%. Sir, 10% is 245, sir. Rakshita, I will answer you, don't worry. I just seen your question, okay? Actually, there is a question from LCM and HCF, but even we can take it as common sense question. I will explain you, okay? Right, let's get back. So 15% I have to calculate, right? So 10% is 245, 5% means half, 122.5. Together is 0.5763. This I have to subtract from the 100%, means the number, right? 367.5. It will be 0.5, it will be 2, and it will be 14 means 802. So your answer is how much? 2082.5. My knowledge students, anybody? Give me one. Why you have given your date of birth? Right, good. So if you want it, what I will do is, I'll take 25%. I'll multiply with 3. Then I'll subtract 2%. Can I? Half is how much? 963.5. This is 50%. Okay. Again, half is how much in this? 481.75. 50% plus 20%, 25% means, can I say 75% is this is the one? Because this is 50%, this is 25%. Altogether, I'll get 75% directly. Okay, it is 5, 2, 5, 4, 14. So 75% completed. Now, how much I have to subtract? 2%. 1% is 19.27. 2% means 38.54. I have to plus or fasak? I will say fasak. You should say only minus only, not fasak, okay? Good. It will be 1 and it will be 7 and it will be you are subtracting 8 minus 5. Later 1 carry means you made a 6 and 8 minus 6. You are doing the disastrous mistakes in the most beautiful manner. Okay, next one. 0. 1406.71 is the answer. Clear for you? Good. Yeah, anybody gives the numbers or can I close this model? Can I close this model? Hope you understand all. Right. Small point, not for you. And now I am discussing a question which is not related to percentages. Okay. It's a question, common sense question, or I'll say MHCF application. My video editor cut this question. Okay. Yeah, listen carefully. Yeah, what's your friend is? Your friend side is? This is a circular track. Okay. Two persons A and B run around it at the same time they started moving. That means they started moving simultaneously from the same point. In the same direction or opposite directions, that's not at all a problem for me. Any direction they can move. Okay, A completes 1 round in 1 hour, whereas B completes 6 rounds in 1 hour. No. So they both are moving in same direction, right? You specified. Okay, they both move in the same direction. Okay, A is moving in this direction, B is also moving in the same direction. Okay, when will they cross each other? Two models are there. When will they cross each other means anywhere on the track at the starting point. Okay, not specified anything means at the anywhere on the track. Anywhere means it is not an application of LCM. It is a time and distance direct application. Okay. So what I have to do is, if I want to solve this problem, I have to know the length of the track. Okay, and I have to go with the speeds of each one. Then only I can go with it. Third one is relative speed. Okay, I am not giving you relative speed right now because we are not in time and distance. What I will do is, so simple one. So two objects moving in same direction, relative speed is minus. Difference of them, 0.1, 0.2. When do you use relative speed? Suppose I am moving, here another is also moving, either same direction or opposite direction. If I feel he is at rest, I will move with relative speed. If he is at rest, I will move with relative speed. Okay, good. Since he has not given the track length, I can imagine anything. Okay, I am assuming the length of the track is 1 kilometer. I am assuming that is 1 kilometer. Then first person's speed is 1 round in 1 hour. 1 round means 1 kilometer in 1 hour. Automatically his speed will become 1 kilometer per hour. B 6 rounds means 6 kilometers in 1 hour. Means his speed will become 6 kilometers per hour. Both are moving in same direction means relative speed I will use 5 kilometers per hour. If I am using relative speed, so if A is at rest, then B goes with relative speed. Now I am keeping the A at rest. Okay, that means they both started here, right? So at this point A is taking the rest. Now B has to cover this entire. Okay, this entire means he has to run for 1 kilometer with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. That means 1 kilometer by 5 kilometer per hour. Kilometer cancel, hour goes to the numerator. It is 1 by 5 hour. 1 by 5 into hour means 60 minutes. So it will take 12 minutes for them to meet. Okay. In your friend, the question she gave, so they both started at 7:30. Okay. So 7:30 they started. When will they meet? Means after 12 minutes. So at 7:42 they will meet. Am I clear, Rakshita?
Yes, sir.
Good. Yeah, for you is it clear? That's it. Suppose if both are moving in opposite direction, relative speed means sum means it will become 7. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, anyhow, it's not the cup of tea that I have to take now. So I'm leaving it and I'm even winding up that. Okay, good. Get back. The N words we have to record continuously. Okay, means we have to go with the percentages again. Okay, good. So this is model 1, right? Okay, model 2 questions are very much dangerous. Okay, why these are more dangerous? Suppose he is asking a question, 42.857142% of, okay, he is giving 7142835 is how much he is asking. Then literally in the examination, if it is the first question, we will cry. Suppose the second and third question also, if you get similar one only, then automatically we will get a feel that why should I write the examination? Why don't I leave it? Am I right or wrong? Okay. So automatically at that situation in the examination hall, lot of abuse words come from your mouth, but of course you will suppress. You won't sound it outside. Okay. So especially beep sounds will come a lot. Means all are boothu. Okay. If it is women. Okay, etc. But actually, you feel that much difficult because no zeros. All are decimals, right? But those who knows the question very well, suppose I know the question very well, right? Now I'll give the answer as 3061215 is the answer. What's the answer I said? 306. Okay. 1215 is the answer. Means those who know the answer without having appointment, okay, that's it, yeah. That too, when you are unable to solve it, if other is doing without having appointment in seconds, you feel that some acids will go into your stomach, right or wrong? That will call it as acidity. Okay, let's get to see here. So you know that 50% is half, yes or no? 25% means 1/4, right or wrong? I know beyond that. I know 42.857142% is equals to 3/7. So far, you feel that that is a dangerous number, not even giving zeros, right? Okay, what's the denominator? The examiner is very much kind. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 fours are 28, 7 fives are 35. Now tell me here, is he gave a difficult number or simply a match fixing? It's a match fixing, okay? So match fixing doesn't means that match fixing, okay? Good. So go with that. So 7 ones, 1 is not divisible 0, 7 twos, 2 is not divisible 0, 28 means 7 fours, 3 is not divisible 0, 7 fives are 35. If I multiply with the 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 into 02 is 06, 3 into 04 is 12, 3 into 05 is 15. You got the same answer. Okay. So now tell me if 4 questions are like that, you will either consume lot of time and won't give the right answer, because if you go conventional manner, 857142 by 100 into 7142 8 3 5. Sir, with the 100 division 100 I will do, sir, for you. I am helping you. This multiplication only you have to work out in the examination hall. How many digits are there? 8 digits. How many digits are there? 7 digits. 8 digit into 7 digit. Oh my God, it's very beautiful. That too, suppose in the examination hall you do it, you don't have the confidence that that is right one, because if I have given 28 into 47 is how much multiply, you will multiply 2 times. Because first time you will do it, automatically you will get a doubt that it is wrong. You will work out for the second time, and fortunately, that time you will realize that first one is wrong. Okay, in the second time you got some answer, then you sometimes you will get a doubt that is this right one? You will do it for the third time. So with the 2-digit number only you will suffer this much. It's a 7-digit and 8-digit numbers multiplication, means it is impossible, mission impossible, right or wrong? So that is the problem in the examination, you can't do it. So then some people will say that, yes, 42 points, sir has given 10%, 50%, 40%, I will try like that. So when he want to go with 40%, he will feel that 50% minus 10%, 50%, 10%, okay. 2%, okay, 1% into 2, up to this he feel, okay, no problem. He will not lose the confidence. When it comes to 0.8%, 0.8%. Again 0.05, there ends the game. Okay, they will stop there. Am I right or wrong? So it works or will not work? Will not work. Okay, it will work only if you can do that, if you can convert it into 3 by 7. Am I right? So this is our next step. Okay, that is converting the given percentages to fraction. Shall we start it? Okay, module 1 is completed.